I don't think we're gonna have anybody from the public joining us today. So I think we'll just get started. So welcome everybody. I don't know if the people that join want to go first, or if they have anything to share, or they just kind of want to listen to how we go through our agenda.
Yeah, no, I'm a guest. I'm just here to brainstorm with you about how to. I'm Jen McDonald.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I did not
No,
introduce myself.
No, sorry.
I'm just here to brainstorm with you how to showcase your videos. And I invited Erin Kokinda, who is our economic development director, just because she has a vested interest in promoting businesses as well. So I thought she'd be a great person to brainstorm with. That's all.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here. And yeah, I was excited when Jen told me about it today. Just think there's a lot we could do to promote our businesses, and especially women-owned businesses as well. So thanks for having me.
No, thank you. Thank you for joining. I know that we had put Jen on our agenda a couple of times. We had thought about reaching out to you, I think, in a way, because we were thinking about how to get the word out about our event. And then a lot of people that might not be on Facebook. I think that's the way that we're kind of reaching out to people right now. Mm-hmm. And obviously WCAT, which I know it's also another way that people get their updates and events. But I think Facebook, at least from what I've seen lately, seems to be the one. But I know there's other people that we need to reach out to, and we just want to think of ways to getting to everybody, or as many as we can, I guess. So let's see. Let me just go to the agenda then on the steps that we had last time. So I'm just gonna look through my list real quick. All right, so Maria, so I know you created an account on the International Women's Day page and you sent me that link. Did they send anything back to you or anything?
No, I mean, other than just confirming the account. I haven't done anything additional with it.
Okay.
So, but so yeah, if we want to register, if we want to use the hashtag, I know we don't have a Twitter account, but I think we can still put it on Facebook. So just Jen and Erin, just fill you in. There's an official website for International Women's Day, and you have to register for an account. And they are generating through their social media. They're asking people to post the tagline "Choose to Challenge" is the hashtag for it. So I had registered the WHRC, and we can. Either through our female business owners or anyone that wants to, that we can post a picture or a video of around Choose to Challenge gender inequality or gender discrimination. So yeah, that's the background on that.
Thank you for doing that.
Yep.
And Nicole, thank you for joining. I'm sorry we kind of just got started. We thought you weren't gonna be joining us today.
I'm sorry, it's okay. I had another meeting, but I mixed up the day, so it's all good.
Awesome. So we literally just got started. We were just checking in with Maria and the International Women's Day, and we have the account now, so that's good news. And then with She Major, I know Nicole, you were right on time, so she sent us the video. Kim, were you able to look at it?
I wasn't. So I was gonna suggest that. So we've got 3 initiatives, right, that we could possibly use, right? Mm-hmm. The videos are 2 minutes focusing on the women business owners. We've got the hashtag, which I think, and Maria, you might know more. That's more of like, they want people to take like selfies, right?
Yeah.
The pledge, yeah.
So it almost makes sense. Hear me out, because I know that I'm usually like all over.
No, don't worry about it.
I know that my brain and my mouth don't work at the exact same speed. So if on Monday, which is International Women's Day, right? Maybe it makes sense for us to reach out to all of the business owners that I've interviewed and that we have interviewed and say to them, today's the day that you would like, maybe if you could post a selfie with the hashtag and tell people that throughout the rest of the month on the Facebook page, we're going to be highlighting female business owners. And then I thought maybe the last day of the month, having that performance kind of be like the close of it, So it's like, we've got a kickoff, a duration, and then a really cool close.
If we decide, I mean, I think that's a great idea. And if we decide to do that, then Mrs. Morel, who's the teacher for the group, she may have something else that she had something else she wanted to prepare, but she didn't have enough time. So she may have something else to give to us if we don't want to use the Royals video. I forgot the other song. I'll look it up and you guys can keep on talking.
But I could maybe even, and Nicole, so I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to look at the video they sent. Is it them performing?
Yes, it is. It's them performing. The
So-
song they were gonna do is Edge of Midnight, but she didn't think she had enough time. But I can ask her.
I can edit them together for like a closed video. If they want to do both, I can maybe blend them together and that could be the close. I don't know,
Could be. I think it might be really too long. I think this Royals is I think it's over 2 minutes. I don't know if she would want to do that either, but I can always ask her if that's the route we decide to take to have the performance at the end. I'm sure she wouldn't would be amenable to whatever. So
I'm just trying to think of like a progression, you know what I mean?
Right. Is there a way, and I don't know, this is obviously you in regards to how you can see this, but because I know She Major has participated in the events in the past. And that's, I think, why we wanted to make sure we kind of at least kept a little bit of what the event was and like in real life instead of, virtual. So is there a way that maybe, because Monday is the kickoff, and we're doing the hashtag and we're doing, and definitely, I think it's a great idea to reach out to the people that we have already connected and done the interviews. I think everybody will be willing to do that, to use the hashtag and just kind of promote. Is there, and I don't know if you have time, and totally, if you don't, that's okay, to do some sort of small trailer
Yeah,
that,
with them, yeah.
so we can share, and then we can even share that to the people that we have already worked with and interviewed and say, okay, Monday is International Women's Day. This is a hashtag. If you can share this, clip and let, people know that this is kind of what the month is going to be like. And we're going to be talking about female business owners. And then maybe if we draft, like, not something too long, but
Yeah.
a couple of sentences and say, thank you for participating. This is going to be a great event and we're going to be featuring all these different businesses throughout the month. Here is something we would like you to post on your social media.
Yeah. I haven't looked at it yet, but it makes sense. It makes sense to either open or close with the performance, I think. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
Or both. I mean, if they want to do the second one, Nicole, if that's something she really wanted to do, but just felt rushed, we can open, maybe that's how because sometimes those hashtag challenges are really designed for like Twitter or Instagram.
I know.
And
I
they
think
don't
that's the
play
hard
as
part.
well. But if I can take, which is good because I know I keep saying like, oh, I get more time, but like, then I have, I can work on that one, which is going to be a great kickoff. Like, this is today, this is what it means. And now throughout the month, we're going to highlight business owners. I can focus on having that ready for Monday. And that's a great way to let people know that keep coming back because we're going to keep introducing you to some of the cornerstones of business in Wakefield. So I promise I will take a look at the video. I promise. I've been doing so many interviews.
I know, no, you have. I know there's a lot. You're like the one that has the most work on this.
Right.
So
No one's going to accuse you of slacking off. Kim. It's okay.
No, believe me, no.
It's been awesome. It really, and honestly, I think it's going to be such an awesome thing. I can't wait. And I keep wishing, because they're happening so fast that I wish I could share them, because there are so many female business owners in Wakefield.
I know.
Are just so amazing. I mean,
Who's on your list?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too. Like, do you have one for every day, you said?
we're probably, I think we have like 8 now, and we
Yeah.
still have more.
Yeah, we still have
You're
more
rolling
people.
in. Yeah. I
Yeah.
what Marnie Sheeran from the fire department also agreed, and I think one of the police officers did. So this could be happening. I mean, I could be doing these interviews. I have no problem continuing to do this throughout the month. I mean, you might have one a day if everybody, because they're starting to tell each other now.
Right.
Well, also, I was going to say, I'm starting to build up kind of a comprehensive list of the business owners too. And so I'd love to know who you've interviewed already or who's kind of on your list. And there's probably a few more I could probably add to your list as well. So just let me know. I'd love to know at some point. So.
T will give you the list. She just puts them in my calendar.
I know. I'm like, here. Yeah, this is what we have today. Yeah, no, it's been great because some of them actually are also new
Yeah, I was
new
gonna say, there's lots of
businesses.
new women-owned businesses. that are
Yeah,
very
so that
exciting.
I think that was great that they wanted to jump in. I mean, obviously it's a good exposure for them too, but just wanting to participate. I think the other thing I wanted to ask, because not everybody has Zoom, and that's another thing. And they had mentioned about going in, and I know because of I think it makes sense, that sound, and that's what we talked
Right.
about last time. It's like with Zoom is so good with sound, but I was thinking, could we ask them to send us like almost like make a video for us and be like, okay, this is kind of what we want you to talk about, take some pause here and there. You can make like your own video, right, with your phone at your store if you want or whatever. Send it and then share with us, any pictures you wanna or any short videos, and then we can compile them.
Yeah,
If they don't have the app, because I've talked to somebody who doesn't have the
yeah,
app, and I don't know how comfortable they feel about downloading the app or
right.
working on that way, anyways. So
I can do them through Facebook too if they want, but they, if they don't have the app, the only reason I didn't do is because of microphones, like to get good sound, you'd have to mic them up. And I was like, they don't know me and I'm going to come in and be like, here, let me like stick my hands all near you. Like, so I was like, oh, Zoom, at least I can extract the audio. Like when you record it, it sends you the audio files
I
separately.
know.
But if they don't have it, then I can, and I know I keep saying that I'll do this, but I have somewhere like a one sheet that says, phone sideways, this is the setting it should be on, separately, if you can have voice memos going, like I have something like that. And I promise I'm going to do Nicole's video first and then I'll find that sheet.
Okay.
But also, I promise too, because if I send you guys the videos of the interviews I've been doing, you'll see that it's actually kind of easy. And once they've all been preparing because they're just the best. So they're lasting like 10, 15 minutes because they already know their answers.
Questions, right? Yeah.
They've had tables set up, like they've had backdrops. Oh yeah, this is like, it's been pretty great.
Well, I mean, as women, what do you expect, right? They're ready.
I was gonna say, if somebody is like, hey, they can't do it when you can do it, and you're like, but I can do it, you'll see kind of how I did it. And as long as I have clear edit points, I can edit anything, a video, a Facebook Live, as long as the phone's sideways and I get sound.
Right.
Where are you hosting? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Teresa.
No, go ahead.
Where are you hosting the videos? Because as we think about how to share these in other ways, do you have like a YouTube channel? We do, the town does if you need them uploaded. But I'm just wondering how outside of Facebook we can get these and whether it's embedded on your website, whether
I mean, I'm happy
we give them to WCAT, who also has a YouTube channel.
I think it makes sense for somebody in the town to have these. I don't need my company name or anything like that or anything. So wherever it makes the most sense, I can put them in like Google Drive or Dropbox and then share them. And then, I mean, you guys tell me where, if the town has a YouTube, I don't think you guys have a YouTube page at the HRC, right?
No.
And if we were to do it like through WCAT, could we run it like as a commercial, like every day, like one day is one presentation and the next day they run it as like almost like because we want something for every day and not just like a long going stream.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to them, I guess. I've never put anything on WCAT.
I know, I haven't either. Do we know?
Yeah, I would check in with Ryan probably, or Ian, depending who's there, and just see what their programming is. I know that they do show things that they don't film. Like, you might turn it on and Governor Baker's COVID thing is there. I think it is mainly what they can get, what they can access, and also what appeals to their audiences. So I don't think they would have any reservations about showing something that they didn't film, but I would definitely check in with them. And then that leads me to the question, if they are going to air them, would they want to host them on their channel because they need them anyway? Or if not, like I said, we can certainly upload them.
So
I think
there,
our best bet, I think our best bet is to try to go the route of WCAT, because you can watch it on Facebook, and like Jen said, you can go on their link, and people who don't have Facebook can watch it on their TV, like we did for the MLK.
And another thing that they do as well is they run ads in between programming, and it's as simple as a widescreen PowerPoint slide. If you put something together that advertises what you're doing and where someone could go, that could be in their rotation of, they're almost like still shot ads that if you ever go in between programming, you'll see them. So I'd also, again, it can just be a PowerPoint slide saved as a JPEG.
Yeah.
I put something together for them.
That. If somebody can reach out to WCAT and just ask them that, if they have the videos, what's the best way for me to get them to them? That's fine. And I can probably take that open screen. Remember that open screen that I showed you guys that I made with the sweet bag? So everyone opens like that. I can, if I get a good logo, I can make that kind of the ad for international, you know what I mean? And that can be the screen like ad. If I get the dimensions right and whatever like they need in terms of DPI and stuff like that.
Quick question. Sorry, have you reached out to the chamber at all and connected with any of their members that are?
the chamber is the one that actually gave us the list.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, they actually didn't have one. So they were actually very nice they said they had to work on it manually.
Oh.
So, but it was really nice that they did that for us. And they said, obviously it's not 100% accurate,
Yeah.
that we kind of had to re-verify or whatever. But I think so far, everything that's been on it has been fine.
Oh, great.
Good.
Good.
So, but yeah, they did put a list together for us. So that was awesome.
Well, I was just going to mention, they just started a new show on Access Television, Chamber Chat. Yeah, Chamber Chat. So I was just thinking maybe if there's some way they can incorporate.
Yeah. I noticed a couple of the people that we're working with, they already, I think, done their videos there. Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's kind of funny. But
yeah, I'm wondering if there's just some way that they can kind of incorporate this this month with it. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
On. Maria, you should go on behalf of the WHRC with a couple of the female business owners, you know, masked up, of course, socially distanced, talking about how we are bringing together and we're doing something to give back to the female business owners. That sounds great.
I would totally be happy to do that. Absolutely.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So just to go back to the WCAT, so I know I can definitely follow up as long as I know who to reach out to. So if I go on their website and if I look for Ryan, I should be able to find their contact info.
I'll put his email in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Perfect. Right. So I'll figure out about that, and then what can we do with the videos, and then if they can run them. Okay. So
another idea I had, which was a little out of the box, but you might want to reach out to Representative Lipper-Garabedian, excuse me, because she's a female leader and might be very interested in promoting other female leaders and her constituents, which I'm sure she would be interested in promoting. I know she does a newsletter, so it might just be an interesting way to reach an audience that you may not have already reached. And if the folks from Melrose come on up and visit our merchants, that's great too.
Yeah, I can take that on.
all right, Maria.
Yep.
Should I write a press release and tell the item what we're doing?
Should we, or were you asking if you could?
Well, I'm happy to, but we should, right?
Yes, absolutely. I think, yeah.
I can write it because I haven't written the other one that I was supposed to yet, but this is before that one. This one, we have a deadline, and
Right, we definitely do.
it's different.
Yep.
So I'm happy to do that. Who do I send it? Who is it? Mark said
I'll put that in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Make sure you send
Um,
it before, if you wanted to go on that day, make sure you send it by 9 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I would send it as early as you can because
Right.
they get a late all out.
Mhm.
Okay.
So even if it's like 2 days before, then they'll have it.
I'll get up early and do it in the morning just to make sure it goes.
That's a lot of
Or at least
pressure, Kim.
I'll get it to y'all first thing in the morning. I'll maybe so that, and then we'll get it over.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Got it. Perfect.
All right, so I think the priority then for it's just kind of like our kickoff event, right? So for next week, because I mean we have time, I think, to get the other stuff posted and the other videos.
Mhm.
So I think it's just the kickoff, and then I can put together a list of all the people that we have already, or that you have already. I'm like we. I know you have interviewed, and then I can send them a little like an email saying that Monday is International Women's Day, and what else should we include on that? Just letting them know that we're gonna start the month, and then it's gonna be a kickoff event on Monday, and please make sure you share in your social media.
If you can give me till Friday, I will get the first like kickoff video done.
Okay.
And maybe, I don't know how you could do this, but maybe you could give them like a link to that video and say, maybe you send it Friday, whatever, Monday is International Women's Day. That's when we're going to be kicking off, the remainder of the month's activities. Here's the hashtag challenge. Here's the video, keep an eye out kind of thing.
Okay.
That way they have something to link to, right?
Right.
Then they can start posting as long as everybody, you know what I mean? And get some steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your participants will be your biggest advocates
Yeah. I agree.
because they
I
want to
can
promote
help
themselves
you.
too.
I can help draft up some content because if I'm writing the press release anyways, we can take little snippets from that. And if somebody could just be in charge of posting on Monday, as long as I help draft it, because I'm so scared to touch things.
If I am not super Facebook savvy, but if I have the content, I know how to post something. So
Okay,
if you send
good.
me the content,
All right, Maria will post on Monday.
I should be able to.
Scatterbrained, but you have my word that I will get this done.
Okay.
We're gonna bug you, so don't worry.
The last thing I need though is to end up posting something that I think is HRC and it comes out like an Affleck. Because I sound like one when I talk.
Oh my God. All right. So there you go. All right. The pressure's on, Kim. Yeah. All right. So then if you send me that format though, to how you want to do the videos, then I can definitely start working on some
All right, hold
to
on. Make
help
my
you.
list. Okay, so I've got on my list, just to make sure, double checking.
Yep.
I have make the video clip of the performance.
Yep. Like a little, yep.
Yep, write a
Trailer.
press release that we can pull some content from so that we can draft a post for Monday. And then I'm on hold until we hear back from WCAT about whatever they need in order to run those things, the ads and the videos.
So I have a question for you. What in your press release are you going to provide the alternative? So check us out on Facebook or
Oh, good.
visit our HRC webpage if that's what you want.
So what I'll do is I usually do, I mean, when I do that for like my regular job, I'll be like, here's 75 ways to find it so you can't possibly miss it. So I'll do that and then we can figure out where I'm sending them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll leave like blanks, like if it is WCAT, if we don't have WCAT in time necessarily for Monday, I can take that out because they need, so if they haven't committed by Friday, I can say our Facebook page linked here. And that's probably it then, right, though?
Yeah, I'm saying like, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
I'm just saying if you want these videos on your site, which is totally possible, we'll just embed them in the page. I would just need to have whatever you want ready for Monday, Friday,
Perfect.
or over the weekend so that I can put them on your page as an alternative.
Perfect. So why don't we stick with that timeline? Friday, I'll have the kickoff video with some verbiage. and a press release that can go to everybody, and then Friday's the cutoff.
And if you want it in on Monday, I would maybe send it Thursday, just to give,
Thursday,
who knows what.
tomorrow, we'll do Thursday.
But I don't need it. Although send me the press release too, because I want to put it up there.
That's
but,
what I mean. I'm
yeah.
gonna give myself a deadline for
Oh,
Thursday.
all
Cool.
right, Thursday. Jennifer, can you share your email too?
Let me put it in the chat. It's like everything else.
You should see my notes. This is great. Like, I'm gonna go back and be like,
Yeah, I'm writing notes too, so I'll make sure I'll send my minutes after the call.
positive. That's should always be a backup plan if I'm ever on meetings.
Somebody else should be taking notes.
Two people
Also,
should
if you guys wouldn't mind sending me the list, and I'll put my email in too of who you already have on your list, and I can kind of go through what I have as well, because I know the chamber represents their members, but I'm starting to build that bigger list. I could probably try to connect you with some other folks as well. So,
Yeah, you want to share your email
Yeah.
too? Thank you. Everybody's in the chat. Awesome. Thanks. All right, so Jennifer.
Oh, you know who I don't have? I just realized this and we had talked about it. I don't have any Wakefield students. I don't have anybody from the high school or the Galvin.
Right, because I think we weren't sure if we were gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, well, she major is your high school
Right,
students,
yeah,
is
yeah,
your
you
Okay,
have, yeah, you
perfect.
have your youth representation. Yeah, I think it's because of everything else that's going on.
Right, right. I just remembered that, but I think other than that, yeah, if there's any other community, I know we've been kind of focused on business, but you know, any community leaders too, or nonprofit leaders are good too.
Well, yeah, I spoke with Amy Rando, and she and Kelly Tobine are both on board.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yep. So they will do that from the, and Amy said if you want just one or the other or both of them, they're completely flexible. So, so yeah, they're on board with that. I haven't spoken to anyone else in terms of like community leaders or something like that, but I'm certainly open to that idea.
So that's good. So we've got, I mean, we've got fire, police, you know, and
Yeah,
so anybody, you know, and when again, like even if it's in 2 weeks and somebody has like an aha moment, like, oh, you know who we should do, we can just reach out.
yeah, no, this is good.
Our assistant superintendent is female.
That's true.
Yeah.
Lead with it.
Cara Morrow.
Yep.
Can somebody connect us?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Or ask or T, if you can reach out and then,
Yeah, no, I can reach out, Maria, don't worry.
or whoever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. We got some good representation. Look at this chat, powerful chat happening today, ladies.
And I said they want to practice. Yeah, no, and I do have a couple more people that I need to get back to that they wanted to be in the videos, but because of, I was trying to, you know, fit the times, I didn't want to double book. So I'll definitely continue to do that. I'll check in and with the
I
other
was
people.
also just thinking, what about Ruth Clay also, who's been like working tirelessly for the town. She's the health director for Wakefield
Oh,
with all COVID and everything. She might be a good person. I don't know if she has time,
I know.
but I can reach out to her.
Right? Okay, awesome. Thank you,
Contacted.
Nicole.
Jen, you're
Well,
like,
I'll refer her to you because one of you two, because I'm not doing the video, but
No, but you
that's
can.
what you were gonna
you-
say. She was already typing in the email before you even said it.
yeah.
You can CC,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll do that.
us or sister me.
Nicole, we have a great system going. She tries to put it in my schedule. I put it in my schedule and then she reminds me, don't forget that this is.
This is happening.
And then she
It's
reminds
like-
me again and goes, you know what? Don't forget to send that link. And then I send it 5 minutes before.
It's like working with my husband. Like, do you remember? We have this coming up.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it.
I don't know. It's funny.
Can I just ask a question in terms of the non-business owners? Are we having them do the choose to challenge hashtag? Are we asking them the same questions as the business leaders? How are we are we interviewing them? I'm not entirely clear in terms of what.
So the hashtag challenge is I think only going to be tricky because the goal is they have to post it to theirs.
Right.
Mhm.
Which is
Right.
just, it's hard to get people to do. They may do it on their own.
Right.
So Maria, maybe it makes sense to just invite them to be part of the video and say, if you don't want to do the video, maybe there's, this is also happening on that day. There's other ways to get involved too.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
the questions I usually, me, I start with those 3 questions, but then, half hour later, I'm like, so anyways, so I, if it's not, because some of them were nonprofits, I just switched that kind of question. So what has it been like kind of building your career and being part of the Wakefield community?
Right. Okay.
Right, because the questions that we were asking is, well, at least the ones that we had like at the beginning was, tell us something about you. How did you decide to start your business? What has been the challenges you had faced as a female business owner? How has COVID impacted your business? And tell us one piece of advice you would give young women or younger self. And then, I mean, that's kind of what I put in when they were setting up a time, that was kind of in the questions about, so they could see kind of where we were heading with and I always say it's short. It's not like, unless, we're not expecting them to kind of give us a presentation or anything. It's just kind of get to know you kind of thing. But I think now that we have done all that, then I'll go back and just kind of make sure that we remind people that Monday is International Women's Day and we want to do this hashtag. And I think a lot of people they don't just use Facebook. I think a lot of people use Instagram and oh my God, I'm missing the one with the bird.
Twitter.
Twitter, yes, Twitter. I'm like, I
Well,
see
we
the
could
bird.
Draft something,
I see the
maybe.
bird.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like, hey, we just wanted to let you know that Monday is International Women's Day. We're doing a couple of, we're getting involved in a couple of different ways.
Mhm.
One is the hashtag challenge that is sponsored by the actual organization. And the second is we're doing a video spotlight series, kind of, putting some leaders in the community from the business, nonprofit, service, town official, everybody, just, we're highlighting some of the leading women of the community from the business, nonprofit, and service side.
Now we probably should be doing a picture ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Since we're going to be asking people to do it, I think we should probably be the ones to do it as well. And then maybe share that with the rest of the Wakefield Human Rights Commission and ask them to also join us in our Monday kickoff.
I promise, what if tomorrow I promise to have a bunch of verbiage that everybody can use, either in their own outreach or on behalf of, what if I move all of that stuff to tomorrow? No, but you know what I mean? And then the videos I can trickle throughout.
Yeah, no, the videos I don't think they have to be ready by Monday. I think if we just have like some sort of like a sneak peek, and then we can include She Major in that, because that would be like our kickoff and it'll be kind of our connecting us to the beginning, like what the events were like. And then us as a team, as a subcommittee, we should definitely do our own hashtag International Women's Day kind of thing, and then make sure we just pass it on to the rest of the group.
Do we have our own hashtag? Like, is it just hashtag Wakefield HRC or?
I don't know if we have a hashtag.
I don't think I mean, God.
We don't have
Sometimes
Instagram.
I feel so old. Do you need to have a Twitter account to have a hashtag?
No,
No,
I think you just make it up. I think.
no, and I didn't know this, Maria, either. So
Okay.
fine. So as long as you
Don't
like,
worry, it changes like every week. so-
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
all right, good. Then I don't feel quite so bad.
no,
Or so
I
old.
had no idea. So, but I think we can ask. I think Jen is the one that's been really more active, right, with like our social media. We can. Oh, and you're working with Jen, right, in the community.
I teach social media marketing at Suffolk.
There you go.
Not you, Jen M, Jen B.
I was like, but town doesn't have a Twitter
Oh, I'm
account, so
sorry.
I
Oh,
can't-
yeah, no,
But
sorry.
hear me out. I know.
All
You
right.
guys are like, yeah, let's add some more work. We all have 3 days, but hear me out. You
Okay.
don't have an Instagram. You don't have it. You do have a Facebook. Do hashtags work on Facebook? Sort of. But what we could do is yes, use the International Women's Day hashtag. I forget what it is. I'm sorry. What is it again?
Choose to challenge.
Choose to challenge. And then we could ask people on behalf of the WHRC to post using that hashtag and Wakefield IW, what, you know what I mean? So that we can track those
Right.
and then reshare them in a big album on Facebook and then tag those people.
That sounds
Big
nice.
dreams, big
I
dreams.
I know.
It's easy to do though, to be honest. I know you guys are like, yeah, all right, but you just follow the hashtag and then you know what I mean? And then you just have it and then you're trending. So even though you don't technically have an account, we can follow at least who's participating. Do you know what I mean?
Right, because
Write all the steps. I can read and I can follow steps.
Tomorrow, that's what I'm saying. If tomorrow I write all of this out and make a, here's how to get involved kind of post, right? You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and you can look out for us all the rest of the month as we spotlight some of the leading
right.
in the Wakefield community.
I was just quickly Googling like WHRC, and I think something else is attached to that. So I don't know how we.
I'll think.
You could do Wakefield HRC instead of WHRC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just have to be creative. Yeah, make sure we're not attaching ourselves to something else.
Right.
I know that's tricky. Okay.
I promise I'll look it up before I put it on. The
then we're gonna be in the news. And I'm like, all right. Okay. I don't want to volunteer Eileen, but I know she writes really nice emails. I saw the email that she put together for the businesses and I really liked it. So just if you had any thoughts or anything, because I think Kim is signing herself up for a lot.
I'm happy to do whatever, Kim, you want to give away. Seriously, happy to do that.
I'd love first you want to be my editor because
Sure.
Perfect. Because I can sit down and do it. Like once I'm get into a zone, I'm in a zone. But then, if someone could then like make sure it makes sense and that I spelled things correctly so I don't lose my job at Suffolk, that would be awesome.
It's just for this event though, not for Suffolk too, just this event.
Just don't tell anybody if things
But yeah, send me whatever you need.
there, yours.
Yeah, no, I
We
can't
have
help
all
you
the
there.
theirs. It's okay.
I can't help you, so I'm glad somebody else will.
Yeah.
Good.
Punctuation's not my friend all the time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's good. So, all right. So today's Wednesday.
I'm good.
All right. All
I
right.
work well under pressure. I'm ready for this.
Okay, good. All right. And then, okay, I'm taking notes, so I'll make sure I'll send them out. I know that I'm going to send Erin a list of the people that I got from the Chamber of Commerce, the female business owners. I'm going to reach out to WCAT to see if and where, if they can post our videos, if they want to keep them, I guess, in their system or whatever, however that works. And then
It would probably be easiest if I save them to our channel and then they can have them for their rotation. Since they didn't film them, I don't know if they're gonna want to put them on their YouTube channel. So it's just easier. I'm already on and I know that I will do it. So
hey, that sounds good to me.
I would just see if they'll air them.
Okay, so I'll just check about Erin. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and then I'd make them an ad too.
I'm going to load them probably then to Google Drive. That's probably the easiest way to transfer them to you?
Probably. I usually can only get into Google Drive with my personal account, but that doesn't matter.
I can always drop like a bunch of thumb drives off too.
Try Google Drive first. It should be good.
Okay. All right. So what else? Okay. Now, what about the logo? I know, Kim, you had asked about the logo.
Can I get a PNG version?
I know. Do we
So
have-
I checked with Jen Betcher, and she didn't have anything that was editable. And I think this was probably, it may be possibly 5 years ago now, someone designed it for us, and so they sent us like a PDF that was not, because it was their it was their creation, so it's not, I don't have an editable electronic digital copy of the
The
HRC.
PDF might be editable though,
Okay.
if you open it if you want me to try to open it in Illustrator, I mean, with the permission of the artist, obviously.
Yeah. I have to
'cause
go back and remember who I'm not even quite sure I know who the artist is now. I don't know if I ever knew who it was, because it was before I came on. So yeah, I can check and see if I might be able to find out that information and figure out if we can because the only thing that we wanted to change was the background. Is that right?
Yeah, so and
You
again.
wanted to make it bigger, right?
Well, it's not even that. I don't think I have the right version, because I have like a white square one that has colors, and everything else, if I could just get like a black and white version, or even like a transparent background with black, it blends into the rest of like the opening screen. And then I can do an overlay with that logo, the person's name, and then the closing screen is their logo. But if it can't happen, I can make it work, but it would look super sharp.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can find something.
Thank you. And yes, if you have Illustrator, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for letting me join. I need to head out.
All right. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you for
Erin.
joining.
So
Nice
much.
meeting you.
Perfect to meet all of you, and we'll be in touch soon.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
All right. Bye. To Jennifer. Okay. All right. So what else do we have?
Do you want my list to add? I did. I really did. I really did keep it. I have to make the teaser video,
Yep.
write a 1-page kind of how to get involved. I have write a press release that we can pull verbiage from.
Mm-hmm.
And I have all of that due tomorrow.
Just like
Oh,
back in school.
Sure.
Why not? Yeah, you're
Isn't
gonna
that
sleep.
right? Yeah,
I don't know. It's a lot.
it's fine. It'll be great. It's gonna be great.
All right. And Eileen is gonna help you with any
Editing. Yep.
editing.
And we'll have everything to everybody by Friday, so that we're way ahead of time.
And then we, as the rest of us, have to make sure that we don't forget to take our pictures and do the challenge. And then maybe once we get that from Kim, we can share it with can we just share an email with the rest of the Wakefield Human Rights and let them know that the kickoff is happening Monday? Yeah, right?
Yeah, we can definitely share it with them. Yeah, it's just
Just
not-
say,
not
hey,
replying.
right. Not
replying.
replying
If
to
people
all.
have-
Yeah.
right, if people have
Yeah.
questions, they can write back to me individually, and if I can't answer them, then I'll forward it to either you or Kim or whoever
Okay.
I think might be able to answer the question.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right, good. So then we can send it. So at least us as a group, we're all kind of doing the same.
Yep.
All right. And then send to email.
It's gonna be awesome.
I know, I'm excited.
I promise you, every one of these interviews at the end of it, I was like, they were all so amazing. It's incredible. These women are incredible. Absolutely.
I know. I'm excited to see them too.
Yeah.
I know, because you getting to learn all these people, like these names, and I'm like, oh my God, it's exciting. And I think we have more people too that, I know Eileen sent a bunch of emails that we just haven't heard back. And I don't know if people just weren't sure, or I think maybe now that they see it, maybe they hear about it and they'll be like, oh, that's what they were asking.
It's gonna feel
So,
nice. It
yeah.
feels good,
So I can always we can always email again and just be like, hey, it's us again. Now do you want to participate? So good. All right. Anything else? No, we're good. Oh, and then you're going to watch the video, right? She
Yes.
major.
I'm gonna have it all. I'm gonna have a whole awesome trailer done. That's the first thing on my list.
Awesome. Thank you. And then, so
And
I guess,
emailed Morel, so we'll
Yeah.
see if she sends the next one.
awesome. Yeah. And then I guess do we want to ask She Major if they want to do another video to close the event, or we want to wait to see?
Oh, I did. That's what I sent
Oh,
her to see
sorry.
if she wants to submit the other performance and she'll have it ready.
Yeah,
So,
because maybe it'll
wait
be
and
nice
see.
to have the beginning and the end of the month.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You know, it would
Alright.
be, I know I don't want to add anymore, but you know, it'd be really cool. Never mind. But it would be really cool if we could somehow, they could do it live and we could record it and stream it, but I know,
They can't, they won't be able to, not with school.
I know. But I mean, wouldn't that be great?
I know. That would be nice. That would really be nice. It'll be a whole different thing. I know, but I think with everything that's going on and for us to be able to do this, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because at the beginning when we first talked about this, I was like, oh my God, how are we going to do this? But it sounds like, we're reaching a lot of people just, and I think once we get them out there, I think all the people are going to learn about this awesome women in our town. So that's good.
Yep.
All right. So we set up another meeting for next week, same time.
Yes.
Keep on keeping on.
That's
All right. So I'll make the agenda and send it to the town so we can get on the schedule.
Sounds good.
Cool. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you,
Everybody,
Jen.
bye.
Nice
Good
meeting
seeing